Dude, guess what I just got?
Jack? Are you here? Come on, man! I sacrificed 2 goats, a baby chicken, and your entire backlog of Hustler magazine for these! Fine. You snooze, you lose.
Do not play, especially if you're a douchebag like the horror guru.
Oh, I'll show you who's the douchebag.
So we're going back here to recover our tape of the VHS review we made.
Alright, I get that, but what the hell's with the camera?
Well, since we gotta break into Mass Slasher's closet in order to get it, I figured it would be a good idea to have a camera, in case something happened.
So you thought it would be a good idea to record us breaking and entering into his room when he lives in your house and will most likely see the evidence?
Just open that damn door. Alright. Let's get in here. And, well, that was a lot easier than I expected.
Get that fucking thing. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened, but I got separated from Jackula, and then all of a sudden, it came from the walls. These things keep attacking us. I don't know why, but I think I figured it out. I think it has something to do with this tape. I'm gonna watch it!
Okay, here's the deal. We gotta break into this house, and all we have to do is steal this one VHS tape.
Which one is it?
I don't know, man. Let's just look at these.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
You're all gonna fucking die up here.
Making an anthology film is a difficult task indeed. In most cases, you're dealing with anywhere from 3 to even 20 individual stories with their own needs and requirements. Granted, usually the brunt of the weight does not fall upon one, but rather multiple creative teams working on their own sections, but even that is not without its own complications. I mean, just think about it. How can you ensure the integrity of the entire meal if each dish was prepared by a separate chef? It's a tall order, and very few are capable of rising up to the challenge. Thankfully, however, the found footage anthology VHS does not only confront its challenge, it demolishes it and sets a new standard for anthologies everywhere. Each and every segment is pieced together with meticulous care, and all not only stand strong with identities of their own, they also work fantastically as a whole. The thing I love the most about this film is that it runs through the full spectrum of horror chills. You got your tale of penance and just desserts, a deliberately paced creeper, a bloody slashing cheese fest, a skin-crawling, corner-turning, jump-out-of-your-skin spine tingler, and even a balls-to-the-wall supernatural roller coaster that rivals the final act of Poltergeist and then some. What I'm essentially saying is the movie's got something for everybody, and I dug every goddamn second of it. But if I had to begrudgingly squeeze out an ounce of criticism, then I'd say the film does rely way too much on the bro dude archetype. Not every segment does, but a significant number do, and after a while it can get grating hearing the same frat boy mindset repeated over and over again. But that's the only complaint I can muster. So if anyone out there has a fondness for horror anthologies and or found footage films, then I highly recommend you check out VHS. It's a horror film made for horror fans, by horror fans, and it's got enough meat on its bones to fill even the most hardened horror fans' stomachs. Oh, and one last thing. Because I know someone out there will undoubtedly ask, my favorite segment was the sick thing that happened to Emily while she was younger, followed closely by Second Honeymoon. Rock on, my fellow Fright Nights, and peace out!
Oh, my fucking knee. Ah. 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 Ah, dude, you were supposed to wait for me before watching the tape. And you left the camera here. God damn it. You know what? I'm watching this tape without you. So fucking there.
VHS is the creep show of the modern horror era. Where Creepshow is about love of horror born of 50s horror comics, VHS is about love of horror born of video rentals. Every story in the anthology feels like a massively improved version of a mediocre horror title you might have rented from a store in the 80s and 90s. Best of all, almost every story hits apeshit o'clock. This movie not only goes all the way, it does anal. My favorite of the stories has got to be the first one, Amateur Night. It goes where I've always wanted a story of this type to go. I'd say more, but that would be spoilers, and you really should go in blind. For least favorite, I'd say Second Honeymoon, for the sole reason that I think it will play better on home video than in a theater. Let me explain without spoilers. When I got to the end, I wanted to immediately rewind and rewatch the whole thing to see any details I might have missed that might have clued me into the ending, which did catch me off guard. But when watching a movie theatrically, you can't do that. I wouldn't doubt that this segment was meant more for the home viewing audience than the theatrical one, as it also is the one that takes the premise of the anthology most to heart. But I've got to say, if the biggest complaint I have walking out of a movie was that I couldn't immediately rewind and watch it again, that's a movie you should see. However, bear in mind that it is a found footage film, so the standard shaky cam warnings apply. Another criticism is that because of the aforementioned overuse of dude bros, it is sometimes hard to tell when the wrapping story stops and the next story starts, especially in the beginning. But don't worry, it's simple enough to figure out after it happens the first time. For a rating, definitely this is a ghoulish delight. 4 out of 5 cassettes. And if the picture don't look right, just adjust the tracking.
Horror Guru!
Horror Guru, read me.
Jack, dude, is that you?
Of course it's me, you cock-juggling thunder cunt! I've been trying to reach you for 3 days!
3 days? Dude, did you get stuck in the transsexual whorehouse again?
No. But in case you're wondering, Trixie Dollsparkle says hello.
Alrighty then, where have you been?
No, the question is, where have you been?
Duh, I'm at your place.
No, you're not.
No, I am clearly at your house. See, I got your set behind me.
Oh, so sure are you? Have you seen it lately?
Why, yes, I'm sure. Okay, how the fuck did you do that?
Okay, dude, listen to me very carefully. We've already seen VHS, and the sheer awesomeness of the movie has put you into an awesome coma. You're asleep, dude, and you've gotta wake up.
And how do I do that?
Pinch yourself, jump off a building, picture the porn creek in a skin-tight bikini, anything, man! You've gotta wake up!
Okay! It didn't work. Oh God, it didn't work.
Looks like we're gonna have to go to emergency measures. We're gonna have to break the fourth wall. Quick!
Look in front of you! Okay, see those two guys? Those are the producers of the show, and they have no idea how to end this episode. This is their fault.
I'm freaking out here, man!
Oh, damn it, dude. Now he's freaking out. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do the most obvious found footage joke we can possibly do. Aw, you don't mean...
Yes. We are so sorry! We had no idea how to end this episode. So instead, here's the Cheap Arse film critic doing the Macarena.
Dale tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Ay. Dale tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Ay. Macarena tiene un novio que se llama de apellido Vitorino. En la
What the hell are you doing?
I'm slashing you.
Isn't that more like stabbing?
I've wasted my life.